Delighted to be back in Indonesia for the annual Indonesia-Australia Leaders Meeting. This is, of course, my first time abroad since being sworn in. Indonesia was in fact the first country I visited, having been sworn in as Prime Minister back in 2007. I have been back to this country about 10 times since then. I was Prime Minister as Foreign Minister. It's a delight to be back. Indonesia is one of our closest friends and neighbours. It's one of our most important trading partners across the spectrum. We share a truly comprehensive strategic partnership based on mutual respect, shared democratic values, and a common interest in building a stable and prosperous region. I'm pleased to be here for this important meeting. Indonesia is a great and dynamic success story unfolding. I pay tribute publicly to President Yudhoyono for his leadership in engineering this chapter in Indonesia's transformation, transformasi as it's called here, transforming Indonesia into a stable and continuing democracy, transforming Indonesian economy into one which has grown at about 6% each year during the period of his presidency. I've already had a good conversation with the President on the telephone, and I look forward to catching up with him this evening at dinner with my wife Therese and of course with Giovanni. I'll be thanking him personally for his strong and active support for the Australia-Indonesian relationship over the years, a relationship which will be critical for Australia's success in the 21st century. Of course, the relationship covers all areas, including our economic engagement, our defence engagement, education, security, tourism, economic development and people-to-people links. This is a very good relationship for both of us, and an important one. Indonesia has a young, fast-growing economy with 250 million people. It's projected to be the world's 10th largest economy by 2025. I'm particularly keen to discuss with President Yudhoyono the ways in which we can build our economic relationship into the future. I believe it's still underdone at present. We've got a long, long way to go in building a much stronger trade and investment relationship between Australia and Indonesia. We'll also, of course, be discussing how we can work more closely to make the most of the opportunities that will come with a profound shift in global economic strategic weight to our own region. It's a big year ahead for both Indonesia and Australia. Indonesia hosts APEC later this year. We, of course, host the G20 next year. This therefore brings these major global institutions right into the heart of these two countries of ours, Australia and Indonesia. And also be congratulating President Yudhoyono for his first-class work as co-chair of the UN Secretary General's high-level panel of eminent persons on the post-2015 development agenda, and reiterate to him Australia's intention to continue cooperating with Indonesia while we are on the UN Security Council's non-permanent member. Again, let me say how delighted I am to be back in Indonesia. Saya senang berada di Jakarta. Terima kasih, and I look forward to you.